Welcome back, recruits. I'm Chris Nance with the Northern California Ghostbusters, and today we're going to start showing off some of the HasLab 2-in-the-box mods. Specifically, what we're going to be doing is replacing the ribbon cable, and then the whole bottom plate is going to get a whole new cosmetic cover with the correct big thick rubber foot pads that they use on the pedals in Afterlife and Frozen Empire. Let's get going. These mods I got from Dragon Workshop on Etsy. We'll have links to everything in the description below. And yeah, I'm very pleased with them. I've gotten parts from Dragon before, and he's always made some very high quality parts for all of these different mods, and I'm pretty excited to actually get all of this installed on my pedals. To do this, what we're gonna have to do is actually take the bottom plate off of the pedal, and to get there, we have to take these screws, all of these visible screws off, and then I did some poking around, just messing around to see which foot pads I would need to take off. And I believe it's these two on the bottom, but I'm not certain yet, so we're gonna find out.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, first and foremost, just taking a precision flathead and using it to get up under the little plug. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but there's a little Phillips head right down there underneath that pad. Whew.
It's now Chris's turn to destroy his pedal.
Yeah. That first one yielded, the first couple yielded so easily. I'm like, come on. Oh yeah, I did the tiniest bit of damage to one of the rubber plugs, but it's in a place that you're not gonna see it once it gets glued back in, so I'm not too worried about that. So once you have your two bottom plugs removed, you're just gonna take a fine Phillips head here, and we're gonna start unscrewing things. So those two under the bottom plugs, like, even if you get your bottom plugs out completely clean, like, you know, more or less I've done, like, it's still a very, very tight fit, and like, I am using a magnetic screwdriver here to help with recovering these screws as I go, but even so, they're not going anywhere until I pull the whole thing apart, so.
What did you just pull out?
I mean, it's the little fake nut that sits right there. It just fell out as I started to split things apart. Okay, and so there's our two. Yeah, those are just trapped there. Okay, we'll leave them be for now. Here's our interior of our trap pedal. Not a whole lot going on. Greg and I were talking about this off camera. It's a very, very open space in here. Completely unsurprised.
Great to see though. No wires, nothing attached to anything else, no things covering other things.
It actually makes our lives a lot easier. Once we have it open, we have access to the ribbon cable assembly. One side just slots right in. So that's very easy. The other side, though, you'll notice you've got two screws here, and that's what we have to get to. So these two interior screws that are holding one side of the ribbon cable down are silver, and the outer screws that hold the bottom plate on are black. We're just gonna keep track of that for now. Should be relatively easy because it's literally, those are the only two screws that we need to replace for the ribbon cable. And then you're gonna unscrew these two screws here. Well, that should give us the black cable that plugs into the back here. Like, it's cool that they went with slot heads for accuracy and everything, but it's actually kind of a pain in the ass now that I have to take it apart. Haha. Okay, I'm just gonna put this back together and set it aside because we're replacing the whole thing. Here is the accurate drop-in ribbon cable from Dragon's Workshop. As you can see, what he's done is he's gotten the real parts and assembled everything for you, but then also added these sort of attaching brackets, so it just slots right into the HasLab trap pedal. You can get this from his Etsy shop for 45 bucks. And honestly, it is like the neatest little upgrade that I've seen so far personally. You can get all of the individual parts for this relatively easily, but it's not gonna have these like indexing tabs to just drop directly into the HasLab pedal.
Oh joy, a Phillips and a metric Allen key. Is it a Torx T8?
The whole reason why I'm doing this is so I can do that. Damn. Me spends $50 on a brand new parts kit. Also me immediately starts taking it apart. What I've done here now is, once we had the stock ribbon cable completely free, I took apart that fake D-sub connector to get the black cable that goes underneath the pedal free. And then I just did the same thing to the real D-sub connector that Dragon supplied in order to capture that little black tube again.
And then put everything back together.
And now we're just putting everything back together again. So it just slots right back down on where the original screws go. This side we're gonna go up and slot right back where the original slotted. As you may recall, silver screws here. After this is screwed in, this just slots in where the same way the stock one slots in. So no more screws necessary. First of all, if you're like me, the little fake ball nut came off while you were taking the bottom plate off. So make sure that's in place. And then we're just putting it back together again. The back plate is back on. Screw these bottom two back into place, and then we're going to leave the rest of these open, and we're not going to be using the stock screws that we just pulled out. We're actually going to be using these slightly longer screws that Dragon Workshop has provided. Very helpfully, Dragon has provided some stick-on for the bottom plate itself, and that's going to allow us to just kind of place it. Very, very carefully place it so that it aligns over everything correctly. It's going to hold it right in place while we screw everything back together, which will be nice. But there is one minor thing here. There's probably a nicer way of doing this, but you know me.
Chris has no patience.
Yeah. You tell me this isn't working pretty well.
It actually is.
This excess glue, I'm just taking my little flathead and basically using the fat part of it to get in there and then run around the edge of the aluminum plate so that the edge kind of cuts that adhesive away. Now that we have a nice clean
So nerve-wracking.
a little bit. What I'm really watching for is to make sure that my screw holes are available underneath there, which I think I still managed to just slightly miss, and hopefully that is not going to provide so much resistance. Yeah, you can kind of see I'm slightly to the left here. They are just a little bit longer than the stock ones to account for the added depth from this bottom plate. Very final step here is to put these little rubberized feet on our new bottom plate. They're made to go on each side, very specifically. We're going to start with the easy one that I don't have to dig any adhesive out of holes for. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if this works as well. Not quite, but it works. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So on mine, because I'm using the bottom plate mod kit, I'm not going to bother with putting these two rubber boots back on. If you are just replacing some parts inside, or just doing the ribbon cable replacement and not doing the bottom plate, what's nice is these guys have little pegs cast into the bottom of them, and they did that on purpose because you're gluing rubber to plastic and they need to increase that surface area as much as possible. But I would recommend taking a little bit of super glue and then just doing a couple of dabs right where the old glue was, and then bam, you just pop it right back in and hold it for 10 seconds and it should be good. So that is Dragon Workshop's drop-in ribbon cable replacement and bottom plate mod for the 2-in-the-box trap pedal. I'm a big fan of it. Chris did not provide any of this for us. I went and got all of this on my own. That said, if you have any mods or parts that you'd like to recommend or send to us for review and to feature on the show here, just reach out to Greg or I. We're pretty much available on all social media. We have a link to our Discord server in the description. Feel free to join us there if you have any questions, comments, concerns, blessings, cursings. If you are interested in either of the mods that we featured here today, there is a link to both listings and Dragon Workshop's Etsy store in the description below. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, ding that bell, share it with your grandma on Facebook. Until next time, I'm Chris Nance with the Northern California Ghostbusters, and we'll see you later, recruits.
That's two Chris's. That's too many Chris's. So now we're going to have to say Dragon Workshop Chris.
Yeah, that's why I kept
we have to
referring to
say-
him as Dragon Workshop.
We just have to start calling you Nance.
I know.
Bet those science chicks really dig that large cranium of yours, huh?